This work is completely inspired by my relationship with my father. It is meant to portray the complexity of the starving artist, which is the best phrase I could use to describe my dad. Growing up, he worked in construction throughout my childhood and it made him really unhappy, so he packed up when I was in high school and moved quite a few hours away to a secluded beach house where he could spend the remainder of his energy working on paintings and sculptures. I grew up not knowing my dad very much, but as I got older, I learned that there's no one in this world more similar to him than I am, myself. We have the same goals and passions, and we share the same high expectations for ourselves regarding our creative qualities. And it's very clear to me why I am the way I am when I see him. And that's why creating these glass sculptures that fully encompass clarity and just our connection to one another felt so appropriate. When it comes to our relationship, I'd say there's also a lot of resentment towards one another, especially since he left, which I think is also something I accomplished in displaying the differences we have in this art piece through the color, through form, through the distance I created with the acrylic paint, and also just the emptiness of the large room that is painted on that canvas, although it is very happy and bright and it is a place of comfort. It's so empty as well. And both the glass medium and the concept of familial relations is something of work and complexity and hardships and so much attention. But what they also have in common is the beauty that comes in unfolding their stories. So I would say the same way that I broke open the plaster cast to find my glass heads waiting inside for me to make something out of them, I also got to discover that my dad isn't even close to being just my dad, but he is mostly, almost 100% a passionate, considerate, incredibly studious expert of the arts. And he's utilizing his entire life to produce something special the same way I want to dedicate my life to continue his legacy and create my own art.